Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be continuing our credit unit and talking about the factors considered in a FICO credit score, as well as how you can improve your credit score. So the factors considered in FICO credit score are as follows: the payment history, which constitutes 35% of your FICO credit score, the amounts owed, which constitutes 30% of your credit score, the length of your credit history, 15%, new credit, 10%, and your credit mix, which is 10%. So the most important factor, as you can see from the pie chart, the one that makes up the biggest chunk, is the payment history, which essentially refers to whether or not you've paid back all of your loans on time. So this is extremely important and a major factor in your credit score. You need to pay attention to this when you are trying to improve your credit score. Meanwhile, you have the next factor, which is the amounts owed, which essentially refers to how much of your available credit that you've been using. And this is important because the more of your available credit that you're using, the more it signals to the lenders that you're not going to be able to pay it back, although that might not necessarily be the case. So the more of your available credit that you're using, the lower your credit score, the lower your credit score is going to be. Next, you have the length of your credit history. The longer your credit history is, like if you've had a good score for longer, then your score is more reliable. Next, you have new credit, which refers to like whether or not, like how many lines of credit you've opened recently. And finally, your credit mix, 10%, refers to the types of credit you use. Now, these types of credit include revolving credit, like credit cards, installment credit, such as student loans, and open credit, like charge cards. So, how can you improve your credit score according to these factors? Well, one thing I'd suggest is that if someone in your family has good credit history, you could ask them to make you an authorized user of their credit card. This will help you improve your credit score if they already have good credit history because they trusted you. Next, you always have to make your payments on time. I remember once someone in my family forgot to make a payment on time, and so luckily he resolved the situation, but his credit score could have dipped quite a bit and he wouldn't have been able to get it back to the same level for years. So always make your payments on time. Next, you can open a secure credit card, which is essentially a prepaid credit card. That way, instead of paying money back after you've spent it, you can put money into the account. And then whatever's in the account is your balance. So that way you're not spending more than your means. And this is a great way to improve your credit score because no matter what, you'll always have the money to pay it back. And finally, do not close off pay it off credit cards. This is important because the more credit cards you have, like the less of the available credit you're using. So it helps with that factor. I hope that this information was helpful. And if you have any other tips for improving your credit score, please leave them in the comment section. Next video, we will be talking about net worth. It's our last unit, so please leave any topics that you're interested in the comment section. I'd be happy to do research and make a video about them. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.